2 hours with dysfunctional couples in Atlanta. Well, I can't say Bravo doesn't do the same thing, but at least they know how to break it up. So we open with the blonde and the butt talking about what they're gonna do with his backyard, and I'm like, you should have hired somebody for this. That's too much space to do by yourself. And I ain't lifting shit. I'm telling you here, I'm telling you now. Ryan spends a lot of time on household projects, which is why his cabinets look like this old house. I can't believe Rai actually letting her move in. I bet you they're getting an extra 10 grand for it. Then again, I could see him forcing it to work, if you know what I mean. Oh God, Chris playing basketball, I don't want to look at him. He didn't want to be married at first sight. Let's move on. Oh, I do not want to watch church hips shoot hoops. Oh God, now in walks Paige. For what? This man don't want you. Girl, you'll beg, borrow, steal for an emotion like Kenya. Then again, unlike Kenya, you won't flirt with other men in front of him. I know he ain't gonna tell her she late when you ain't been here for half the filming. And why do you look like you carrying the baby? I thought you had a big chest. You look like you 3 months. So this fool is in her fifis because he bought his baby mama a new car. You didn't have to buy her a new car, not a brand new car. You just mad you know he ain't gonna get you anything but a headache. Well, honey, you already got the headache, so why not get on? I love how the pregnancy ain't upsetting you. The fact that he ain't attracted to you ain't upsetting you, but the brand new car, oh, that's what you're going to choose to have issue over. Okay, you're a fool for production. Did a ghost just move some of my popcorn? I thought a ghost just threw something at me. This place is too expensive to be haunted. I ain't having it. If you gonna be here, pay some rent. You better ghost app my Venmo. Or whatever you all need to do. The fuck? Child, it's crazy out here on the West Coast. I don't know the rules. But I'll tell you one thing. You gonna be in here, either you feeding, you fucking, or you financing. And I ain't got no dick. Oh my God. I said that like I meant it too. I did. I'd rather have a ghost than Chris. I am so sick of this committed to the process. I'm committed to the process. Just say you don't want to get sued. You ain't fully invested in anything but your next orgasm, Chris, but not her. So he says, well, we don't know what normal is in this relationship, but to me, it's being an introvert. How are you an introvert when you're out collecting side pieces? And so she brings up his second engagement. Paige feels like she's learning a stranger right now. He is a stranger, but he's also a butt. And not the good kind of butt from the blonde and the butt. He's a butt that takes butt and don't give butt. But butts. Why do you like spending time with him? What positive has come out of spending time with him? What? He's treated you like butt. Yeah, Chris, you ain't trying to quit because you need that check. Your accounts have insufficient funds. And you have insufficient intelligence and barbers. Oh, who messed your head up? What kind of part is this? Girl, that was the do-it-yourselfer in you. And speaking of butt, we've got the blonde and the butt out to lunch. Oh, God, the drunk and the pilot are with them. Brian and Eric get along really well because Ryan is the type of black Eric can deal with. Let's be honest. You can tell the blonde is over not getting none of Ryan's rod. When she asked, do y'all feel married? She just stuffed a french fry in her mouth, upturned her lips. I'm not saying anything. But your face said it all. She is mad. She is big mad. Oh, God. The drunk and the pilot talking about how they exchanged I love yous. And she's like, I can't get dick. so I sure ain't getting an I love you. She's getting ready to blow. If not this episode, the next. She has had it. She is at the end of her tether. And Ryan doesn't get it at all. He was with somebody for 2 years and he didn't say I love you. What was her name? At least Claire gave his ass a deadline. She said, look, if you can't say I love you in 6 months, I'm out. And you know what? Yeah. If you can't say I love you after 6 months, I ain't gonna wait around for another 8 or another. That's when it's too up to you. Ooh. She said I have friendship, companionship love for him. Gay. Gay, 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 gay. And he looked a little confused when she said that. He was like, wait, I know what, And you ain't no stranger to being called sissy. The pilots, look, the pilot. Woo! Them eyebrows went up. Them eyebrows took flight. They went up, up, and away. Everybody was like, Don't get to saying the quiet part out loud now. Companionship. Ryan looks crestfallen that his illusion has been shattered. But I'm sorry, you should have given her the dick. If you want to play married, you got to play married. That swallow, that lower jaw stuck out a little bit, just a little bit. Then he got that smile back real quick. Oh yeah, she embarrassed you. I think that the blonde has checked out. The drunkard said, so do you think you're in a place where, love will be the next step? He said, yeah, I think so. And she's like, ooh, that lunch was awky-boo. Oh, goodness. Now we've got Brianna and Jennifer Aniston. For what? She don't like her man. Oh, and they're meeting Paige for coffee. Oh, God. So we're going around robin from best relationship to worse. We start with Brianna, who seems like she's bragging, but it's just a good match. Meanwhile, Jennifer Aniston said, well, we're sleeping in the same bed. No, you're not. You can't stand his steak and egg farts. And then you immediately bring up the negative sides. And I bet you it's Paco Rabanne. We are communicating. We are getting to know each other. I just hate who I'm getting to know. We wanted to have the Brie and Vincent relationship, but you don't look like Brie and he don't look like Vincent. Although I ain't mad at him. Now you know what I'll say? At least he's done work on his body. What have you done? You know what? I guess you worked on your body too. You went and stole Rumor Willis's old chin. I don't know how long it took you to pick through the garbage for it, but you got it. You got it. Oh, God, she's gonna take him to a chart reader? Now, you want to make fun of his 80s crap? If there's anything more 80s than a chart reader, you let me know. Brianna said, I think you'll get to a point where you start to like his personality. And she's like, I'm beginning to understand it, and I don't think he's funny. Now, last and least, Paige. And she's, oh, well, Chris got his baby mama a car. Chris don't like you. I'm worried about you liking you. Do you like you? Will you get you a car? Oh my God, now you're like, that should have been a conversation. He wasn't with you. He wouldn't even come to the apartment with you. He wouldn't move in with you. He left you and said, I want a divorce after your wedding event. That was the unsettling part for you? Not that he said he didn't want you, not that he said he wanted a divorce, but this? Oh, and now you're bringing up the Bible study. Playing in prayer. She tells the girls he wants to build a friendship and see where it goes. Friends with benefits, I'm sure. Brianna's trying not to slap her. She's like, Paige finally gets it. Have I just fallen in love with the idea of marriage? Yes! But you've been giving a cuckold tea since I met you. Now, I think the deeper question is, why are you so uncomfortable living in his place? Is it that you don't think he's going to actually sell it and y'all will get our place? Or do you want that true all sales are final once you've got your name on that mortgage? And the equity of the apartment that he'll be selling. Girl, you planned this picnic to drop that bomb. Paige, what are you wearing? Why are you wearing this tied up t-shirt and these low-rise jeans? You are trying to be something that you're not. and this look don't fit. You must quit. I don't know who told you, oh, tie your shirt up. And then he's got on a suit and a cheap suit. Y'all are playing pool for what? He'd already got the ball in the pocket. I'm looking forward to us connecting and building a bond. I told you she was gonna say bond. And once you got that bond, you're gonna give him that bus. Now he's seeing Paige in a different light. And she's got a nice body, she's beautiful. You don't want her, like, stop trying to amp yourself up. You feel more attracted to her, but you ain't attracted enough. They're not consistent in communicating, so they ain't even living together yet. This is TV diarrhea. I called you a few times and you didn't answer the phone. I feel like you're purposely ignoring me. You didn't move in, you asked for a divorce. Oh, God. They brought y'all on here for ratings and to have a show, because we can't watch Brianna and Vincent all show. And Jennifer and boring Jacob. I mean, the only thing interesting about Jennifer is her ability to lie to herself. Not to us, but to herself. And then trying to figure out if the butt is getting it in the butt or not. It's is he or isn't he? Because everybody kind of thought he was straight. Now he kind of, the pendulum swung to the sissy side. Now everybody's like, well, I mean, we stacking up I gotta write down the pros and the cons. Or the peens and the coochies. To see really where he lands on the sissy scale. Oh, God, now she was with her mom. I hope you were cussing her out for raising you to be so stupid. Why couldn't that have been followed up with a text? I'm a phone call guy. Why are you taking his texts, his phone calls, shooting scenes with him? This should be about Paige. Living hey single. Ooh, it's a 90s kind of world. Where the heck are your girls? My problem with you has just been communication, not the I'm not attracted. Really? We're not doing a good job at being spouses. You got that right, Chris. But Chris, you won't even move in. You're supposed to be living together, not developing a friendship and a bond. What I need is not being met emotionally. Okay, Martell. She said, well, where were you when I needed you emotionally? Not living with me, embarrassing me, asking me for a divorce. A divorce after the event. Granted, you don't know me from a hole in the wall and you don't owe me anything, then stop there and move on. Because you the same way with him. You don't owe him anything, but here you are trying to give to a non-receiver. You done given him your puss and your bus, and you've ended up with nothing but a home hair-cutting fool. I at least respect that kind of respect to see it through the process. Well, you're never gonna get it. He's been disrespecting you since he saw you and said, oh, shit. He's been disrespect. So why do you expect respect now? And why don't you think this fool ain't gonna sit in front of you and act an ass on camera like he has in every other scene you shot? You want consistency? Baby, you've had it. He's given you consistency. He is consistently not here, consistently gaslighting, consistently a problem and a thorn in your side, consistently unavailable, consistently uninterested, and will consistently take whatever you have to give and share nothing in return. He is consistent. It's not sinking in. What's not clicking? What's not clicking? You are late, tired, through, and delayed. You don't respect me. That's what it is. Okay, now that you know he doesn't respect you, move on, move on. You can't make him respect you because, like you said, you don't know him from Adam's house cat, and he doesn't respect himself, so how he gonna respect you? And why are you worrying about a man you've known 2 weeks? You really got out here and decided to be a loving hip-hop fool, but you feel like because there's marriage attached to it, you know, you're not a husband. I don't have anything to say in person because you ain't got nothing to say off camera. Yes, I think you are literally idle at home with nothing to do because you living in a rented apartment and you on call to shoot scenes. So yes, you are idle, sitting at home, tapping your toe, twiddling your thumbs. You sure ain't with nobody new. Go on and try to fuck the butt. He ain't gonna want you either though, so no. Now you just said I'm getting more attracted to her. Now it's there's no connection. I don't have a connection with you. Oh, Production, can you stop playing in our face? Can you stop? Just kill it. Just let them go. Release them from their contract. But I guess they signed up for it, and in a sad way, so did we. Mentally, I'm gone. You right. Mentally, you is gone. So he said, oh, well, she don't want to hang out unless we filming. Well, clearly this relationship is just for the check. And basically you like, oh, I can't get no off-camera puss. That's what it is. Because she's realized you're a fickle fellow. You really couldn't have gotten your head touched up before you shot this scene. You look po. Like you got on camera on the egg money. I want to be in a serious relationship and a serious marriage. So do I! Both of you are playing at the idea. Both of you. I called you 5-7 times and you didn't answer. That feels like rejection to me. Well, you should know you've been doling it out. I'm going off actions off camera. So now he trying to tattle on her. Y'all is the same person. She ran to your parents and said, he had sex and then he didn't like me. And now it's him. Well, you won't talk to me off camera. You both are some immature, sorry fucks. I have nothing else to say after that. Now he gonna say, I think that we're dead end. How many times are you gonna have this conversation with us? How many fucking times are we gonna have this conversation? And now Paige is crying what? Because you stupid? You need to be crying over your own stupidity, ignorance, and dummyhood. I had to come up with a new word for you, dummyhood. She's shaking the camera. Oh my God. Oh God, now you're disturbed. You need to be disturbed with yourself. Girl, how many times you gonna put your hand on that hot stove? Oh God, so now we've got Married at First Sight unmatchables. A sneak peek. Our first girl talking about eating on the toilet. And she's not white. We don't do that. I'm about to start doing these videos in 2 parts. We're already at 17 minutes, but now we've got the blonde and the butt waking up after another sexless night. So now we've got the month-iversary. So Vincent's taking Brianna on a boat. He looks cute in his suit. I'm happy for them. They gonna watch their wedding from a month ago. I mean, I guess, child. You know, this is just a shitty way for y'all to cram in some old footage and not give us anything new. Just recycle, reduce, reuse, and close the loop. Oh, Lifetime, you ain't shit. This doesn't need to be 2 hours. Somebody spelled hours in the comments. Oh my God. I forget how they spelled it, but I cracked up. Because it was exactly how you would spell it. Ours. I mean, they really... oh, Lord, I thought Vincent looked nice, but baby, you looking like the penguin. You gonna have to go up a size and undo that button. We really... I don't want to sit through all these damn weddings. Is that what you gonna do? We could cut it here if that's what we gonna do. Oh, I really don't want to see Paige and... oh, they happy, but they boring. Best fiends. Oh, Jennifer Aniston and boring Jake, y'all ain't got shit to celebrate. She gonna say, so how do you feel about us being together for a month? And he said, well, it's been a hell of a month. Is that all you got? Well, you ain't giving nothing but some sorry shirts. Oh, now they're going through the photos of they wedding. We sure didn't need to see the video. But they have nothing positive to look back on. Next. See, this is the thing. Y'all just dragging it out for no reason. Oh no, they giving us a clip of they wedding too. Ugh. She never says he looks good. She never says he's attractive. She was like, I first saw him and I thought, oh my goodness, what have we done? You don't want that coot. Now he looking back at the pullback first kiss. She didn't want you. She's never said you were cute. He's over it. He's like, what we gonna do over the next 4 weeks? You just want your check, heifer. He said, I feel like you look past me. Exactly. She looks past you like people look past old people. She's giving you the coot gaze, like she don't notice you like she notices a young virile man. Oh, there are reasons that you're not attracted to me and you're not sharing those. So, let's talk about the bad sex. Let's talk about the steak and eggs. Let's talk about the breath and that Popeye nose. I am so sick of her whining. Nothing in a patch. You're not interested. You saw him and you were repulsed. But you said, you know what, I'm gonna get this check and get off this show and let everybody know I'm single and ready to mingle. Me and my chin. She says, I didn't know that you felt that way. He done told you 18 times. And he said since day 4. I've known she didn't like him since the first minute, but definitely since day 4. Aha! It's the disgusted sigh when we hug. Air her out. She don't want you. And I don't know why she can't be honest with herself. All this friendship. Oh ho 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 ho! He said, look, you hug strangers. Well, I don't have to see them ever again. Well, you won't have to see me ever again after 4 weeks. Honestly, you need to walk on now. You don't need the coin. Ooh, I hope you don't. Maybe she found out you were broke. Maybe you're on here to pay for that house. So then what are we doing here? I don't know. I've been trying to be nice to your butt. Well, to your chin. I don't know where it's gonna go from here. He told you he's done playing your bull games. It's about time somebody stepped up and told the truth. It ain't working. You don't feel it for each other. Just like Paige and Chris. Well, I don't even think Paige really feels it for Chris. She just wants a man. And she'll take a piece of a man if it's all that she can. I love how we've gone from niece music to nephew music. Oh, Lord. The pilot drives a Dodge Charger. So he gonna take the drunkard for a flight. Oh, they're at his family's hangar. Oh, more wedding replay. We don't need the vows again. We heard them. We got it. Who produced this segment? Boris to tears? Oh, and all this nephew music while they flying? Keep it. They have a lot of cameras in the plane. Back in Atlanta, the blonde and the butt. They're going on a chopper. He said, I'd marry you again. She said, I think I'd marry you again too. And he says, thanks, pal. And she's like, pal? Gay. I don't know what's going on, but I want to get to the bottom of it. Oh, she has gritted teeth. What's your highlight of the last month? Oh, God. Girl, she ain't got dick in 30 days and she don't know what to do. I mean, she alluded like, oh, I thought you said you were doing everything but sex. Now you're like, we haven't had any sex at all. Like, I don't know what's going on. What is the truth? Having you there to share every day with, my love. Okay, girl. She says, so he waiting for love until he gonna bring sex into the equation. Well, he better fall in love in 30 days or I'm out. This is why you gotta check that dick. Cause then he gives me also, okay, you done waited this long. Does he know what to do with it? Oh, God, now we have to look at Paige and Chris again. Meanwhile, Paige is still alone in this apartment, thumbing through her wedding album, sounding stupid. Oh, Lord. And you really gonna have on a chunky heel ankle boot with your little stubby legs in that dress? A fashion faux pas. Oh, now they gonna make you watch your wedding video alone. It's probably for the best that we didn't make it to our 1-month anniversary. It's for the best you ended up preggers. The laugh about the honeymoon baby. He had one, just not with Paige. They gonna ask her how does she move forward in this process? A divorce. I mean, she ain't really moved forward. He moved out. She said, well, I really don't move forward in the process. I guess my own individual journey. On her own. Once again. Back with the blonde and the butt in the backyard. She's like, I don't want to pressure him to saying I love you. I don't want to pressure him to giving some dick, but heck, I have needs too. Back in the hangar with ginned up Jenny and the pilot. She give him a big blanket with her face and her dog on it. You can take it with you when you go. Yeah, because that's what people travel with, big blankets. Everybody ain't me, hon. Oh, the blonde and the butt watching their wedding. Well, she grinning watching this video. I hope she ain't grinning because she thinks she getting some. Oh, I don't need to hear these vows. Jesus
Christ.
She's like, I don't know if we're gonna stay married. I ain't got no dick. Girl, why her neck all red? Did she get poison ivy? Maybe she's having an allergic reaction to no dick. Or maybe it's that cheap jewelry or cheaper hair dye. Oh, she did touch up them roots. That's probably from the dye. All right, well, that was the shit.